Apes for Days. This video is, well, it's for you. It's prompted by our conversation there. And then you getting mad and just saying bye because I won't answer your question. You know what? I really have to address this. This happens a lot. You're a closet Christian. Everybody else, my name is Dan Paulson. Welcome to the video. This is, I made a video earlier today. This one I'm kind of debating on a little bit, but I'll go ahead and just try to be careful about wording it. Okay, so I have no respect for you, Apes for Days. I'm going to tell you why. Because you're playing games and you're not honest. You're a Christian. You're a closet Christian, and you're playing a common game. Now, this is a game that is an intelligent Christian game. The stupid Christians, the worst ones, are the ones that will say things like, "You're going to go to hell. Well, just wait till you die. You'll find out." They're the same ones that don't know the difference between two, and two, and there, and there. You know, that class of Christian. Okay, there's a lot of people like that in the world. That's not just Christian. People like different brain types. You can do whatever you want to. So there's a lot of Christians like that. You're not in that category. You're in an intelligent category, but and so you know all of those things, but what you do is kind of the Jordan Peterson thing. You try to utilize verbiage in a manner that is intended to obfuscate and to create this illusion of something there that is some sort of a mystical, I'm coming at you with this wall of authority or something like that. And you know what? I look at it and it's just fucking plastic. I'm sorry. It's bullshit. What you're doing is bullshit. The way my mind works is very simple. I need to exchange with you. And if we're going to exchange, I want to know what you're about. You won't let me know what you're about. You hide what you're about. I won't talk to you. You're not going to come to me and start saying, "Here, tell me what you believe. What do you think about this? What if that, then this?" You don't get to do that with me. All right? You even went so far as to answer a question. And when I answered a question for you, and you continued to try and push the issue, obfuscating it, I finally told you, clean up the language, talk like a human being. This isn't the Jordan Peterson school of yammering incessantly to obfuscate the fact that you have nothing to say. Okay, if you have something to say, it should be clear and it should be simple. If it's so complex people can't understand it, that's bullshit. Okay, clean up the language. That's one right there. You talking like that kind of got you pegged to begin with. Next, you never say where you're coming from. Nobody knows what your belief is. You don't want them to know where you're coming from. You don't want to be called. You want to be the one that comes in and sets traps and tries to trip people up. But everything was, I let a lot of stuff go until that point. You're like, I asked you a question. That right there, any vestiges of respect I had for you were lost at that moment right there. Who the hell do you think you are that you're going to come to me and tell me, answer my question? That's what it sounds like. We're just on a YouTube thread, so it's not a big deal. But if we're trying to have a conversation right here, and that's the mechanism of your thought process colliding with the mechanism of my thought process, you're not going to grasp that. You think you're being sneaky, while meanwhile I'm looking at him going, why is that dude over there trying to be sneaky? You don't know anybody can see you. Meanwhile, I'm looking at you going, why the hell is he doing that? Okay, you don't know that I have a brain that can see exactly what games you're playing. If you can't stand up and say, I believe in this is what I stand for, my conviction is here, now let's have a conversation, then you're in the wrong place. If you think you're just going to come in here and be some sort of a dominant, egomaniacal, you don't know where I'm coming from, answer my question, buddy, that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. I ask again, who the hell do you think you're supposed to be? All right. Again, YouTube threads, it doesn't matter. But when I called you on that, what did you do? Fine. Pissed. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Yeah, you don't get your way, do you? You didn't get your way. Wah, wah, wah. That's all I have to say about that. I hope you do come and view this video. I know you have this mind that thinks, man, I live in this world where everything I know is correct. I am superior. That's how brains evolve. Everybody thinks they're right. And you come at me that way, and I look at you and go, no, wrong brain type. You don't try to come at me with my brain type, with your brain type. You're like a little deficit combat unit right there that's meant to go do something else, but don't come after me, okay? I will use your Bible on you. That's why you don't want to talk about your Bible. You don't demonstrate that you even have strength of convictions of anything of your own. Why would you think you get to talk to me when you don't even believe in anything? Or if you do, you got to hide it. You don't want people to know. If you're going to be that sneaky about things, it doesn't look okay. All right? You don't play that with me. Do you understand that? You will play that with a lot of people. You're going to put them back on their heels, and they're going to be trying to answer your questions and getting flustered while that's all you're doing. And you're going to use that as somehow proof that God exists, which is like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't play that. And when you try it with me, you don't even recognize the fact that I'm on to you. You're so slow. You're going in these circles doing the same thing over and over again. You're not as clever as you think you are. You're smart inside your head, but you have no concept of what's happening outside of your head and how detached you are from it. All right, everybody, my scolding is done. I'm going to get off this particular high horse. Sometimes you just want to say something to maybe someone in a YouTube thread that actually needs to be said to a lot of people. So I've had this conversation many times. Apes for days, you're common. There's nothing special about you. All right, everybody else, see you in the next video.